A new chapter, people swapping allegiances, and mass cults walking from town to town. This is GDN. Welcome to GDN, I'm your host, OP, and this week we're talking a little about a new chapter coming to our homeland in Orun. Orun, as you know, has been locked for, I can't even count on my fingers anymore, probably, I don't know, 40-something days at this point. However, today, Wednesday, we have a new chapter beginning. People are welcomed back to the streets. We've got a new bad guy up in the north. A new weapon kind of roaming around. People are calling it the bussy. I don't really know what that one means, but anyways, we've got a new beginning. Hopefully, with this happening, maybe glory will return back to Orun. Or they'll finally unlock the gates and let more people join us here over at Orun, and maybe not, and it's just, let's not think about that part quite yet. On to a little bit more. People are swapping allegiances yet again. We've got yellows going purple. Purple's not going back to yellow because, I don't know, at this point it feels like, who wants to be yellow? Green's going purple, purple's going greens. We've got territories finally swapping colors. We'll get into that in a little bit. Before we get to green, though, we need to mention there is a mass cult seen walking through Windsward, pushed their way to Monarch's Bluff, spouting some weird nonsense and sharing their songs of their people across the airways. I just want to say, don't fall into cult teachings. It's okay to walk beside them. It's interesting. I get it. But let's keep our wits about us, kind of let them do their thing. Don't fall into the prey, okay? Mr. Green, I need to know how to make money because I've got like, I don't know, 60 freaking gold. I'm more broke than I've ever been before, so please help me out here.
Hello everyone, this is Mr. Green, 1290 of Greenstonk's Corner. This week prices dropped 15% across the board. The only items able to avoid this is glittering ebony and runestone, which surprisingly went up a little bit. Although in all honesty, these small price changes don't affect the cost of crafting as much as these stupid buggers. That's right, we're doing a follow-up episode. The first follow-up we're doing is Iron Guardsman's insignias, which were 150 back in GDN News, episode 7. Well, they are now 250 a piece and are still one of the most expensive components to crafting, and you need 10 of them. Well, at least you can substitute in iron battle metals, right? Wrong, those are also over 150 a piece too. At least intelligence and focus materials are cheap for now. The second follow-up we're doing is precision armoring tools from last week's segment. It seems it took 2 weeks for the price of precision armoring tools to eventually get back to their normal price. And now there are even more of them on the market than there were 2 weeks ago. This leads me to believe people saw these trophy mats go up in price, they donned their luck gear, threw in their pearls, and started doing chest runs again, causing more supply with the same demand, and eventually the price dropped. The third thing we'll be looking at today is a huge trend that I can reliably say if you invest in now you will make some good money. There is a certain item which is easily at an all-time low and the prices will go up next patch. So if you're watching this video as it's released, I would say go ahead and start booting up the game and get to buying before other people buy out all the cheap items. And that item is, wait, I'm out of time for today? Oh shoot. So thanks for coming to Greenstonk's Corner and buy high, sell higher.
Thank you, Mr. Green. Thank you. I'm gonna get right on all of that because, you know, like I said, I'm broke as I don't even know. It's pretty embarrassing at this point. On to our ad this week. I do want to point out, at this moment, this ad comes from Ohono, not from Orun. If you want to put an ad in here, doesn't really have to be from Orun. It would be nice to kind of go from anywhere around. This is from Ohono. Take it away.
You know, people come up to me all the time and they say, what makes your potions so delicious? Well, most of the time I just run away because all social interaction frightens me. But here is the answer. It begins each morning at 4 a.m. when our hyssop farmers rise to greet the new day with 4 hours of mindless node farming. From there, it's a quick fast travel down to the Azoth pools. The Azoth water used in all of our potions come directly from the tears of the owner. Me. Some people say that the reason you don't buy regen pots is because of the strong oaky aftertaste. So after apologizing to every ingredient individually, we beat the living hell out of ours to ensure weakness. And last but not least, to ensure that heavenly taste, every single potion that comes through production is blessed by the only Gobbler Governor to actually win us a territory, Dan. So next time you're cruising the auction house hoping to find infused regen pots for less than 10 gold a pop, come down to Bison's Pot Shop in Windsor instead. Every purchase comes with an order of complimentary and legal hemp.
I was kind of sensual, kind of slightly attracted to that fellow. Anyways, listen, I'm a healer by trade, and I really could use some mana pots and some regen pots and some health pots that don't cost me an arm and a leg. Partially why I'm so broke and need Green's help at this point. Anyways, if you're on a Hono, hit the lat up. We need to talk about wars. Wars on Orun, there have been plenty. There have been plenty of wars. However, today, Wednesday, things should change. We know with the defensive changes and whatnot of not spawning in the middle of the war field and having to spawn at your camp as a defender. But things should be changing. However, the past 2 weeks, count them, 1, 2, things have not been changing. Minus one little place. We like to call it First Light. First was owned by a green company, Ethereum Nail Salon, which, if you know anything about Orun, you know about Ethereum, and we're not going to say who owned what down here, but anyways, it was a green company who took the L to Exodus, which, I gotta say, I'm pretty sure it was a throw. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it this time. It was just, you know, let's just call it what it is right now, right? And then, a few days later, Exodus, who won from Ethereum, takes the L to, which is also Exodus now in purple, via what is a cool way to do it, a 50v50 musket war, which we've had before on Eden. And now it seems Orun has fallen in step with that one. So Exodus takes the L to Exodus, which I don't even know what's going on anymore in this place. But, you know, Orun is Orun, and that's how we're going to do it. But like I said, hopefully in the weeks to come, things will start shifting with this new change and the new things coming around and flying about around their things. Guys, remember, strut those feathers. This has been GDN.